Aloha and welcome to Showcase Hawaii, Hawaii's only home shopping show. I'm Wayne Nunez.
And I'm Lori Nunez.
It never ceases to amaze me how many times we get a caller and they're like, I watch you all the time, but this is the first time I've ever ordered.
Right.
And we've been on for a long, long time. But it makes me happy because then they're finally convinced, oh, maybe I should order because I think that's really nice and I think I want that.
I think what happens is they just get compelled or they think about it and then, they're not sure who to gift it for and then they just see something that they think is going to be perfect for someone.
And then they say, I was watching, but all of a sudden it changed. And so I don't know. But we'll help you figure it out. If you know what you want and you call us, we will help you figure out what it is.
Okay. So I always feel like we have to tell you what you're looking at on your screen because you're wondering, even though I know you love hearing our stories.
I don't know about that, but well, hopefully. So these are our Hawaiian scroll silver curve cutout earrings. They have a plumeria design and that flourish of the leaves that cascade down the front of the design and end up at the bottom. It's a really beautiful earring. We are talking about how it looks like a hoop from the front,
right?
Because of the curve,
right?
But because it's a curve, it doesn't have the weight of the hoop,
right? It's also actually easier to put on than a hoop because you don't have to try and meet the two ends together. It just has the post and a backing. And I really like the cutout because it adds to the dimensional look, I guess. When you're looking at it, you can see the intricate design and the scroll and the plumeria flower. It stands out more, and then it will look unique to you because it's your skin tone behind the earring. But it's a really great size, as you can see. And it's got a lot of reflection, too.
I want to point out, this is a special price. We have a limited number of these, but I wanted to blow these out. So
it would normally be
at least it would be
much,
$59.
Much
it would be $59
or $89 somewhere else.
Yes,
but
if not more.
Right, but it is a solid sterling silver piece.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's not hollow.
Right, and I think we've been trying to offer our longtime customers really great deals. And so whether you're a new customer or a longtime customer, you can take advantage of this. But we've just been wanting to, it's like our gift to you, to offer you something that's of very high quality that would normally be a lot more, but at a very special price. And don't forget, you get free shipping. And it's just a beautiful piece. I know that while you're watching, you're thinking, maybe get one for yourself. It'd be great to get someone a gift, and you're thinking of all those people that you might want to give a gift to.
It's perfect because there's no size. You don't have to worry about this. And I think that silver looks great on any skin tone.
Right.
And I think you cannot go wrong. But these are solid silver earrings. They're not, Lori has a problem with if things are too heavy on her ears. But these aren't too heavy.
Right. So I always try them out so that I can let you know and give you firsthand, feedback on what it's like. It feels really nice. It looks really good. The size is nice, and you're going to enjoy wearing it. And anyone who received it would really enjoy it as a gift.
I was talking about on another show how we're getting a lot of guys ordering now because they find out how easy it is to order with us. You don't have to go out. You don't have to get dressed. You don't have to jump in the car. You don't have to go to a shopping center. We take care of everything. And it's funny because when the guys call, a lot of you really have no clue as to. So
Okay, you said that.
I said that.
Well,
and you're looking for help, and it's fun
Which
for
we're happy
us
to help.
because yes, we're happy to help.
Well-
but you don't know the birthdays.
Yeah.
You don't know the favorite colors.
Or how to figure out size.
You don't know how to figure out sizes, and that's okay.
Isn't it rewarding? I think you're finding it's very rewarding when you gift to someone. You know, they show their appreciation, they express their happiness. You get to be on the receiving end of that, you know, that they know you thought of them. And I just think it beats,
Not giving anything at all and looking really bad in the end.
yeah, like saying, oh, I was going to get you something, but I didn't know what to get you.
Well,
or I don't know, just giving you cash or something to buy your own gift. I mean, the thought is there, but I think when you go that extra step to order something for them, they know you had to order it in advance.
Yep.
And even if you're ordering it late, because a lot of you will call and say, it's for a birthday. And I say, when is the birthday? Today or tomorrow?
Now,
It's okay, because if I get something late, it's just nice. I don't think, oh, how come you gave me a gift late,
I did give somebody an out. Let's call him John.
Oh, yeah.
And
that's a
I
good
said,
story.
okay, so when is the birthday? On Saturday. Mind you, it was Thursday. I said, it's not going to make it. And they're like, oh, I said, I could try, but we're cutting it close. It's late in the day on Thursday. It's not going to go out till tomorrow. It might make it, but I'm not going to guarantee that it's going to make it. And then I said, do this. Say to the person, it was his wife, I said, say that you ordered something and that it's my fault. That, when it comes in, that I sent it out too late. Say it's the guy on TV. It's his fault.
That was nice for you to take the hit.
So I took the hit for him. I don't know how many hits I could take and have it believable, but if you need to blame somebody, blame it on me. I don't mind taking the hit for you. So, but we do get that quite
nice.
often. But it was quite. I mean, he did remember, and it was early, but it just wasn't early enough to get there on time. So I was happy to do it.
And again, like I said, who has ever been disappointed that they got a gift, whether it was late or not, you know? But I think that I definitely think that from all the feedback, all the letters, emails, texts, phone calls we get, that people will say over and over again how nice it was that they received a gift or that their husband had ordered for them or and it's so funny. We've told you this before, and this just happened the other day, but where the husband is ordering for the wife, but she's right there. It's not a surprise, which sometimes makes it easier anyway.
Right.
Because if you did need to know the size or you did need to know which color they wanted or whatever, you can ask. But I think just the act of that the husband made the call, that he's charging it with his card, or sometimes that seems to matter, but it feels like, okay, you're getting it for me,
and you could hear the coaching in the background, which is even funnier. But it's great because he feels like he's accomplished something, and she definitely has accomplished something, and it's a win-win because she got what she wanted and he made her happy.
Right.
So we featured quilt in the past.
Yes.
And the earrings that you just saw will go with this perfectly. But this is our Hawaiian quilt bangle bracelet. We had featured our beautiful pendant the other show. This matches perfectly with the pendant. It matches perfectly with the earrings. If you're looking for a substantial bangle bracelet, this is it because it's 15 millimeters wide. And this is a fantastic price. It's not a hollow bracelet. It's 0.925 sterling silver. It's a solid bracelet, but you could see that beautiful motif and different design of quilt patterns wrapping 360 degrees all the way around the bangle. And no matter how you wear it, you're going to get a beautiful perspective on the quilt design.
So as we show you the different photos and video, I want you to know that this is all on one bracelet. All the pictures you're seeing is one bracelet, because some of you will call and say, oh, I want the one with the honus, the sea turtles on it, or I want the one with the ulu on it, but they're all on the bracelet. So it's just spinning, as you see, so that you can see all the different designs, but it's the same bracelet. And that's what I love so much about it.
It's very mesmerizing.
Yes, and because there's that assortment, and so it's almost like wearing a new bracelet every time. When you look at it, you see a different side.
So you don't have to worry about getting multiple bracelets. You could just spin it around.
Yes. Now, it definitely looks much more expensive than the price you're paying.
Yes.
And the width, being the 15 millimeter, really makes the print stand out, so you can really see the design from afar. And it's so funny because we've been talking about eyesight, like whether you're nearsighted or farsighted. And can you see here, or do you need to put your glasses on, or can you see far? But anyway, it's big enough that you can see pretty much in the zone you need to, I
yeah,
think.
exactly.
So you can enjoy looking at it as well as others.
Now, what I love about the silver, when you look at it, there's something about polished sterling silver that elevates it.
Yes.
There's all different types of sterling silver, and there's all different types of finishes of
Right.
sterling silver. But when you polish it and you combine it with that pebble look background,
Yes.
and then you polish the quilt patterns, they pop out from the background.
It's very clever.
But the polished silver, it really looks like white gold or platinum.
Mm-hmm.
And you really can wear it with those two different materials too, because it just seamlessly goes all together.
Mm-hmm.
But I really love the look. Now, we're including a polishing cloth for this, but I do highly recommend, if you're not going to wear it, just like with all your other jewelry, store it in the zip top bag that we'll provide with this too. The last time we featured this, people loved it because, it was one of those gifts that you give that has a lot of impact.
Yeah, but the great thing about it is that you can polish it and you can make it shiny and new every time you want to do that. And that's what people love about sterling silver. And then sterling silver just seems to match everything. Although either you're a gold person or you're a silver person, and then many of you are like me where you'll wear either one.
Even for me, I go back and forth. It doesn't really matter. But a lot of people just love that polished look,
Right.
that contrast between the two. As I said before, it matches all our quilt jewelry, but we were featuring the earrings before, and this is going to match that perfectly too. It's kind of just nice adding it to your Hawaiiana collection.
Yes.
And I think that having a variety, something like this, we feature a lot of bracelets. So adding this to your collection is going to be very nice too. But it's quite stunning when you look at it. And that's why we did that nice turntable view that Lori was saying. You're going to get every one of these on this bracelet. So depending on what size you wear, it goes from 7.5 all the way up to size 9. This is a bangle style, so it is a complete circle.
So keep in mind, the measurement is around your knuckles. I still find many of you very surprised to hear that because you think it's around your wrist.
Right.
But it has to get up and over the knuckles first, then onto the wrist. If you want a tighter fit around the wrist, then when you get a smaller size, you can try our trick that our customer gave us, which is putting a plastic bag over your hand, and then you push the bangle over and it slides over. And then you do the same thing if you were to take it off. And that is much, much better for your jewelry than putting any kind of oils or moisturizers, which we don't recommend.
Well, we were talking about this before. A lot of the moisturizers nowadays, they have alpha hydroxy in it, which eats away at the finish.
Right.
It'll dull the finish of your jewelry.
Exfoliator.
Yes,
Yeah.
so it will dull the finish. So we want to make sure that you keep your jewelry in the optimum condition. and you don't have to worry about polishing it all the time or whatnot. But that plastic bag trick we talk about all the time, and it really does work.
Yes.
You know, you could slide it right over the knuckles, no problem. And you don't have to worry about your knuckles getting kind of raw,
right,
getting it over them.
So it is really interesting because as you turn the bracelet, you're just going to keep noticing a different design. And it's really enjoyable because you can just, like Wayne was saying, it is mesmerizing because you just keep looking at a different design. And that's what we're trying to show you, is all the variety and differences. And so many of you have told us that you love the quilt and you love that quilt design. And we've been talking about more and more people traveling now, so it's nice taking a little bit of Hawaii with you or gifting it to someone once you get to your destination. It just makes it so much more special and meaningful to look at all the designs and to enjoy the different quilt designs, and just knowing that you're carrying that spirit of aloha with you.
It's funny because quilts are kind of like fine jewelry and dish towels. You know where I'm going with this? Like with a quilt, you kind of fold it up and you put it away, and you never want to use it because you don't want to ruin it.
Oh.
Some people put them on their beds or whatnot, but a lot of people
just kind of protect it.
They protect it and they keep it, and it's an heirloom piece and they don't want to touch it. But the amount of work, my aunt used to quilt.
Yes.
The amount of work, and she gave our daughter a quilt when she was born. And we looked at that and we were like, we're not going to let her use it because it's actually a work of art. And it's funny, the quilters here on the islands, they all have their own style.
Yes.
And I think the designs, there's some classic designs that have been around for years and years and years, and people use those as patterns, but there also are a lot of quilt artists that have their own patterns and their own designs.
Right. Well, I think even individual families
Yes.
used to have their own designs.
Right.
Which symbolized, the meaningfulness for their own family, which I think is really, really kind of cool. But it's just a really nice piece to have or to gift. Again, it's 0.925 solid sterling silver. It is a 15 millimeter, which is about a half an inch, you can see. And then as Wayne was explaining, you've got this polished edge, which is so nice. And you can see, even from where you are, you can see on the bracelet that I'm wearing that you're able to see the designs from there.
It really captures the light because of that mirror finish. So when you're wearing it out or when you're in the sun, it is going to glisten and capture the light. Once again, it matches all the other quilt jewelry and all the other silver jewelry we have perfectly. You can see that up close design though. So the images are all polished. That's what you see up close. And then you have that pebble finish in the background, which really pops it. Give us a call at 888-965-7467.
Or 808-892-3337. Watch Showcase Hawaii at 6:30 a.m., 3 p.m., and 12:30 a.m. every day on Spectrum Channel 1016. And coming up, if you're wondering what all the specials are that we're offering this month, here's a look. Now, our Hawaiian scroll plumeria earrings are also curved and cut out.
And
so
comfortable.
It's so comfortable. It looks great. And you know what's nice about a curve? From the front looking at you, it looks like it's a full circle. It looks like it's a hoop. But because it's cut in half, then you don't have to have the whole loop all the way around, but you have that same look. It's very, very beautiful.
Now, I want to point out, with this item also. It's at this special price, $39.99.
Unbelievable
The
for sterling
reason
silver.
why, the reason why is we only have a limited number, and we wanted to feature it because our guests or our viewers are so important to us.
Right.
We want to give them a special price.
Right. We want to pass on
a
special
the deal
to you because so many of you get really excited when you get this really great deal. Now look at the size. It's a nice size, so you're going to be able to see it, and it has that cutout again, so it really makes the design stand out. So many of you have been asking us, when are you going to feature birthstones?
It's probably one of our most number one requests, actually.
Well, I can see why so many people love it, because it's particular, special to you, and when you were born or the person you're gifting it to, it represents their birth date. So it is a very special gift. And for those of you who are wanting to get a gift for someone and you don't know their birthday, then you can just do the clear cubic zirconia.
Now, we're giving you a choice with this, and you could either get a bracelet or you could get a pendant. The bracelet you could see adjusts, so it goes from 7 inches all the way up to 9 inches.
So you don't have to figure out someone's size.
Exactly. But you could also adjust it smaller, I notice, if you want to just go into one of the links. And that's a great thing about our particular design on our bracelet.
Right.
Now you can see there's a little cubic zirconia stone, and you can see the detailing of the Hawaiian scroll. One thing about this is it's like getting a custom item without having to pay the custom price.
Right.
Now we have all 12 birthstones, so you don't have to worry about if we're going to have it or not, but we have everything in stock, and we kept the price down. Now the $42.99 is for the pendant and chain or the bracelet.
So you get one or the other.
Exactly.
Right.
You're going to get one or the other. A lot of people only wear pendants. A lot of people love to wear the bracelet.
Right.
And you made a good point too. You could add more than one birthstone.
Well, we have a lot of moms who are calling and saying, oh, I want the birthstone for each of my children.
So it works out perfectly.
So the yin yang pearl ring,
super popular.
so popular. We only have a limited quantity remaining, so we want to make sure that those of you who have been thinking about it or wanting it and you weren't sure if we still had it, that you know that we do still have some for you at this great price.
Now this was popular last month when we brought it back. It was gone for about 2 years. I didn't realize how popular it'd be and how many people were waiting for it to come back.
Yes.
We had people ordering it, you know, in the 3, 4, 5 numbers. So
just because it's something you can give to anyone, and we've had people sending it to whole families because it's just an easy gift, and it presents well because it looks so beautiful. You've got both pearls. You don't have to decide, should I get a black pearl or a white pearl? And it's wonderful because each one is going to be unique, because that black pearl will always have different tones of blues and greens and grays and blacks, and even some hint of purple. So it's really wonderful, and what makes it so great is that you can adjust it. It's so easy because you just squeeze it to make it tighter, or you pull it gently to make it wider.
now our two-tone 8mm Plumeria lei bangle bracelet is a new item. We're featuring this for the first time. Once again, we're trying to keep the price down low because we know you're on a budget, but this is a great price.
Yes.
And if you love plumerias, or if you have plumeria scroll jewelry that we have featured in the past, this is a perfect match. I really love the fact that the plumerias are gold-plated on that silver background.
Yes.
The other thing about it is it has a cutout design.
Yes.
So the cutout design really adds to the kind of blinginess of it.
Right.
And I really love the fact that the plumerias go all the way around, kind of like in a lei design.
Yes, that's a perfect description. And the two-tone is very popular because a lot of you love mixing your jewelry. So if you have this two-tone bracelet, you could be wearing gold earrings or a silver necklace, or you can just mix it, or you can have every piece be two-tone because we have sold many of those or featured many of those two-tone jewelry.
I think it's a great piece too if you're deciding, am I a gold person strictly or a silver person? This is a great way to segue in or
Right.
kind of dip your toe in the water and say, okay, let me try this, because
Yes.
you are getting a little bit of color
Right.
of the gold and a little bit of color of the silver. And as I said, the detailing is really great with these. All right, I know you've been waiting and
Patiently.
waiting and waiting, but our pineapple print umbrellas are back in stock. We have the Hawaiian quilt pineapple print, and we have 3 new colors. I bet you're saying, well, they had purple and teal before. We did not have this color teal. We did not have this color purple.
And
They were-
yellow is
and
our yellow pineapple
yellow's
is
brand
new.
new.
Now, this is a special pre-order
Yes.
because we do have limited quantities.
Yes.
So if you place your order now, then we will be delivering around mid to end of April. You will be receiving your beautiful umbrellas. It is free shipping in Hawaii, but anywhere to the mainland U.S. states, we are charging $5 each umbrella for shipping, which is very, very affordable and a really great deal.
Now, we kept the price the same as we had it in the past years, and it's an incredible price. But because the shipping went up to the mainland, we had to add the $5 fee per umbrella to the mainland.
Right.
Hawaii is still going to get free shipping.
Yes.
We love our Hawaii ohana. So you're still going to get your free shipping here in Hawaii, but the mainland, we had to add that.
And so many of you
$5.
are watching from the mainland, and you know that that's a really great deal. Now, if this is the first time you're seeing our umbrellas, they are in high demand. It's taken us a little while to bring out our new designs to you, so a lot of you have been calling us. I know you're going to be so excited as we are to finally have your new Hawaiian quilt umbrella.
Now they're 36-inch wide canopy. The SPF on these, they do have SPF. It's 30. And then we have these new graphite frames. So they're
Right.
very flexible but very strong at the same time. In addition, we have the wood tips and the end tip. And we also have the curved handle.
Right.
But I think the showstopper on this particular item is the carved handle, and you're going to love the carved handle because I think that sets it apart.
Right, and that is just so beautiful and says it all. So make sure you get a gift for yourself and someone else. Again, these are pre-orders only, which means if you order now, it will be delivered to you in mid to end of April.
And these are exclusive to Showcase Hawaii. It's our own design, and you know when you're giving a gift from Showcase Hawaii, they'll always be happy. Well, we hope you're able to get in on one of these great deals today.
The ordering process is so fast and so easy, so log on to showcasehawaii.tv.
Thanks for watching.
Bye for now.